Hey, what's up guys? Kai here, and welcome back to Let's Play Breath of Fire. Today we'll be heading to the town of Bleak to find a way to break into Ross's safe and rescue his daughter. There's a tower off to the right there, but we can't do anything there at this point in time, but we will be making a return trip later, so just remember that it's there. And along the way to Bleak, I'm going to leave in the random battles because you can run into a pretty unique monster in this area, and I would like to show that off to you guys. If I get lucky and it happens along the way, great. If not, well, you know the drill. Hey, there it is, alright. This enemy is actually pretty uncommon. They're not rare, but it could take a few minutes to run into them. The gold slime. They're weak to lightning, so you want to go that route with Bo. Earth Key with Nina, and Ryu should just attack. These guys are basically the metal slimes of the game. They give really good experience and money, and they're really good to grind off of, if you feel the need to. And it wouldn't be a bad idea. As I said, they give really good experience, so this is a very quick and easy way to get a few levels if you're a little behind. Thankfully, these gold slimes are a lot easier to kill than other metal slimes. Yeah, look at that experience. Keep in mind that experience is divided evenly among all your party members, but that's still close to 700 experience apiece, and that's really nice. Hey, Nina leveled up, alright. And she learned Zombie 1, very nice. That's basically the harm spell from Final Fantasy. It only works on undead monsters, and its base damage is 80. However, because it's light elemental and because undead are weak to light, you get that extra 50% bonus damage for hitting their weakness, so it deals 120 damage. Unfortunately, there aren't too many undead monsters in the game, but it's still nice to have. A village of happy thieves. Reminds me of Zozo. Actually, now that I think about that more, the contrast between Aurea and Bleak is very much like the contrast between Jador and Zozo from Final Fantasy VI. Because both Aurea and Jador are rich. Old man in the Light Keep has a mirror, huh? The Light Keep is that tower we just passed up, by the way. And the people in Zozo and Bleak are thieves. So that's kind of an interesting little detail there. It's also always dark in Zozo and Bleak. So we have one town where it's always light, and another town where it's always dark. Getting a Hexus Force vibe off of this one. Oh, free lodging? Very nice. What's going on? What the? Yeah, so the innkeeper here offers you a free night's rest. However, during the night he attempts to pickpocket you. But if you buy the pouch from Aurea, well, that doesn't happen. You catch him in the act and you get 5,000 gold. So, it's a nice way to turn a profit. However, because he woke you up in the middle of the night, you actually don't get your HP and MP restored. So come back in and actually do that. And because we caught him in the act, it's free. So that's pretty nice. Got a level free inn right next to a really good grinding spot. Oh, I'll do that. Man, another reference to Final Fantasy VI. Wasn't there an inn in, I think it was Vector, where the innkeeper tries to take your money in the middle of the night? Anyways, got a few things to buy here. I want to get a wool robe for Nina. It's a little better than what she has. And let's see, let's get bronze armor for Bo. It's a little better than the chainmail. Now back at Aurea, you could have bought the Sage's Mail for Bo, but it suffers from the same thing as the gown does, and that if Bo is in the lead slot in your party, it will drastically increase the encounter rate, and it's just not worth the defense boost in my opinion. Now I know what you're thinking, Kai, why don't you just put someone else in the lead of your party. And yeah, you could, but I like having Bo in the lead of the party. Because you can hunt on the world map, you can walk through forests, and all that, so... Yeah, I know, it doesn't seem right having Ryu not in the lead, but... Well, it's just the way it is. Sure, why not? Sounds good. Okay, I trust you. Getting a Dragon Warrior 2 vibe off of this one. Or was it Dragon Warrior 3? Can't remember. But there was that one town where you go there at night, and... Sure. I am not even going to take this out of context. It is way too easy. But anyways, you go to that one town at nighttime, and there's a female NPC who offers to read your fortune. And if you say yes, she takes the lead character away. Huh? Where'd she go? And the screen goes dark, and that's where you get your puff puff massage. And by the way, that's where that joke came from. But when you open your eyes, you're just in a secluded room with some guy instead, and it's just really weird. Hey, that wench took off with my money! I can show this off to you guys too. See these potatoes here? Yeah, you become ill if you eat them and you take 5 damage, so... Eh. What, 3 people? Or just... Well, I guess we don't have our whole party here. Where is everybody? There we go. But yeah, essentially talking to her just costs you 200 gold. Come over here, you get a life too. Awesome. No, I'm not talking to you again. Ah, okay. So that's why it's always dark around here. What people? I don't recall what that means, like, ever. And I don't think they ever explained it either. Unless she's referring to the people in Aurea? Here we get some herbs that I'll never use. Probably just sell those back in Aurea when we go back there. Guess it's better than nothing. Free stuff is free stuff, right? Sure, why not? No. Okay, yeah, we actually do want to talk to this guy. No. No, I don't trust you. We're in a town of thieves. No. After what happened last time? I don't think so. Okay, fine. Hey, it's Chun-Li from Street Fighter. Nice cameo, Capcom. So yeah, you talk to this guy and agree to his illusion. You say no exactly twice, and then say yes, and you can see Chun-Li here. Yeah, that is pretty great. The jiggling is hypnotic. It's a nice little touch Capcom threw in there. And we'll be seeing Chun-Li again much later in the game. I'll be sure to show that cameo off to you guys as well. It's a nice little Easter egg though. I like it when games throw things in there like that. Phantasy Star 4 had a ton of Easter eggs. Holy cow. Got some more herbs. Meh. Well, why aren't the Dark Dragons here? Or is this a refuge town? No, you're just talking crazy. I was wondering if the Light Key and the Dark Key were part of the 7 Goddess Keys. Apparently so. The book, huh? Well, it looks like we will be able to open locked doors eventually without needing to save keys. Remember that for later. Oh, wonderful. But he's in Crypt. Okay, how do we get to Crypt? Is that a mistranslation, viewers? I don't see how an icicle is going to be of any use when traveling in a desert. But this is why you need the gold bar, and I bought it before coming here so I wouldn't have to warp back and forth. It just saves a trip. So you buy the gold bar, you give it to this guy, and you get the icicle. Maybe it'll just melt and we can drink the water, and that'll allow us to walk in the desert longer? Yeah, I'm just grasping at straws. I got nothing. Ooh, another white antler. Okay, so that's everything we can do here in Bleak for now, so I'm just gonna meet you guys right outside. Alright, let's go find this Karn character so we can rescue Ross's daughter and finally get a boat to Scand. Now if you tried coming in this cave before having the icicle, you wouldn't be able to make it to the other side. So unfortunately you can't do any sequence breaking. And all of the enemies are the same as we've met up with previously, including those specters that like to spam curse and paralysis on your party. Yeah, I really hate those guys, they're so annoying. One thing to keep in mind also is that you cannot meet up with the gold slimes in this cave. You can only meet up with them on the world map around Bleak. Come on, make it! Yes! I still have no idea how this works exactly, but whatever. Alright, let's take a look around this desert with a lot of new enemies. Pretty tough enemies too. Well, tougher than what we've met up with up to this point. Oh god, it's a freaking sandworm! Sort of. Some kind of weird looking worm. But anyways, same tactics apply. Earth Key with Nina, because she really has no other way of dealing damage. But that will change eventually, viewers. She will get some variety in her attacks, I promise you. Relatively soon, actually. So. Alright, go east a little bit, and then come south. And we can fight some more new enemies. What are these guys? The Sand Clod. No idea what a clod is, but there you go. They have pretty low defense, just like the creeps. However, their HP is a little high. But it's nothing we can't take out. Aw, come on, Ryu. Yeah, even with Ryu's pretty high defense, he takes a beating here. So you want to keep an eye on your HP if you're in the desert. But they give really good experience. Relative to what we've gathered so far. Hey, what's that? There are two more enemies you can meet up with here, and I'll try to show them off to you before we make it to the next town. Can Nina finish him off? Yes, she can. Very nice. Well, let's just come over here and... What? It moved? Why can't I go in there? Game? Huh, that's strange. Well, let's see what this place is all about. This is the town of Arad. Nice little desert theme going on here. I like desert areas in RPGs. Not as much as snow areas or water areas. Are you gonna rob us blind, too? No, this is actually a free inn with no consequences. And a save point up there, which I actually want to use this. Sorry if you don't like watching me save my game on screen, but anyways, desert areas are always pretty challenging in RPGs, but they also have really cool music. Like the desert area in Secret of Evermore, or Final Fantasy V, or even Dragon Quest III. Yeah, I don't know what it is with pyramids, but they're always really challenging. But I like challenging, it's fun. So a rod is arid. Ah. So the dragons don't come here because it's dry and humid and they get thirsty, or what? You know, I saw that village, but I couldn't just walk right in there. Anyways, all of the houses here are empty, so I'm not going to bother with that, but I will talk to everyone. What, coconuts don't count? No, they don't. A coconut is not a nut, for those who are unaware. Ah, well, we'll be sure to keep an eye out for that. No, that's your own problem. Why do I have to help you? Well, if I don't, we'll never make it to Scand, so... yeah, it's another but thou must situation. Sandworms, don't you just hate them? It eats your goats? Man. Will the new moon make me twice as strong? No, that was another game. So yeah, sounds like a plan. We got to defeat the sandworm to relieve these people of that trouble, and we'll get our hands on the fife. What is a fife anyways? I'm guessing it's some kind of wind instrument like a flute, but I've never actually seen one myself. But we need it to make a bridge appear over the quicksand to Crypt. It's actually in that box right there. Why don't you just move out of my way? No? Okay, yeah, we actually have to go up against my arch nemesis, the sandworm. Hate sandworms. Anyways, come over here at night and examine this guy. And it's boss time against a... that doesn't look like a sandworm game. Anyways, first things first, go with Fry with bow. And we want to use Ryu's new dragon powers, the Thunder Dragon specifically. Basically, you just pick which one you want to use, and that's it. Very easy. Now the cool thing when Ryu transforms into a dragon is that he will recover all of his HP. Okay, keep going with Fry on bow. Ryu should just attack, and Mina can go with another Earth Key. Now watch what Ryu does when he's a dragon. Yeah, look at that damage, and he's not even weak to lightning. So basically, what happens when Ryu is in dragon form is that you get to cast a spell for free. He'll always deal fixed damage, and that depends on which dragon form you're in. And, oh, I should probably use an acorn since we're on the subject of magic here. However, Ryu can also benefit from using marble 3s? No, marble 1s. And that's why Ryu's dragon form is the best of both worlds. You get all the bonuses of casting spells, such as fixed damage and elemental weaknesses, but he also gets the added bonus of being able to get critical hits, dealing even more damage on top of that. It's ridiculous. Let's heal up Ryu there. And this is pretty much what Ryu is going to be doing in every boss battle for the remainder of the game. Just transform and kick some ass. Should have enough acorns to make it through this battle. The sandworm isn't hard, he just has a ton of HP. And I'm going to save the marble 1s for an upcoming boss who happens to be weak to lightning. That way you can really see what Ryu is capable of when he transforms, uses a marble 1 for a critical hit, and targets an enemy's elemental weakness for that extra 50% damage. Oh, baby. Yeah, we're in pretty good shape. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the sandworm. Just transform, go with Fry, and alternate between Earth Keys and Acorns with Nina. Kind of reminds me of that segmented dragon from the Launch Octopus stage in Mega Man X. Oh, not the Earth Key. What am I doing? Come on, Kai. In his second wind, the Sandworm has roughly 400 HP, so 2 more turns and we should have this guy. Oh, that dragon power is so good. So broken. Oh, Bo's out of AP. Oh well. Oh yeah, if you cast a spell with Ryu, you can revert back to his human form. Not that you'd ever want to do that mid-combat, but it's there. It's an option. Unless you just wanted to get another full heal for whatever reason. Alright, we got him. And Bo hit level 15. Sweet. It's too bad he never learns any new spells. Kind of puts a damper on his usefulness later on. But for defeating the Sandworm, we get the Fife. Alright. But before we head on out to Crypt, I'm going to rest up at the inn, save my game, and then call this a video. Oh, I said I would save my game, didn't I? Well, I'll do that off screen. When we come back next time, guys, we'll head into Crypt and see if we can't find this Master Thief, Karn. But until then, as always, I want to say thank you for watching, and I hope you have a good day. Take care.